Airbus is pioneering a revolutionary approach to military aviation, forging an unbeatable alliance between pilots and machines. At the International Aerospace Exhibition ILA in Berlin this June, the European aerospace giant unveiled its game-changing Wingman concept, a sleek, stealthy marvel poised to transform aerial combat. The vision is unprecedented. A Eurofighter Typhoon streaks across the sky, flanked by the Wingman, a cutting-edge drone that's more than just an autonomous sidekick. This advanced machine serves as a direct extension of the Typhoon, controlled in real time from the fighter's cockpit. It's a lethal symphony of human and artificial intelligence, each amplifying the other's capabilities. While drones have already reshaped modern warfare, as evidenced by their impact in Ukraine, Airbus envisions an even more integrated future. The Wingman isn't designed to replace human pilots, rather it augments them, creating a force multiplier that could redefine air superiority. Thus, the Typhoon becomes a mobile command center, deploying the Wingman into enemy territory. The drone jams hostile communications and radar, while identifying targets for precise Eurofighter strikes. When the Typhoon faces threats, the Wingman can draw enemy fire, shielding the pilot in critical moments. This dynamic duo has the potential to dominate the skies, opening new frontiers in combat drone applications, where human and machine teams come together to dominate the battlefield. World War I's treacherous skies birthed the Wingman concept, a vital survival strategy. Pilots quickly learned that flying solo often meant a one-way ticket. Instead, they began flying in pairs, their eyes constantly scanning the horizon for enemy aircraft. This tactic dramatically increased their chances of survival and combat effectiveness. By World War II, Wingman tactics had evolved into a lethal art form. The legendary Flying Tigers, soaring over China, and the skilled Luftwaffe aces demonstrated the power of coordinated attacks. These pairs of pilots, moving as one, could outmaneuver and overwhelm their enemies with precision and timing that solo pilots could never match. The Jet Age ushered in a new era of aerial combat, with dogfights unfolding at breakneck speeds. During the Cold War, Wingmen mastered complex maneuvers involving radar-guided missiles and electronic warfare. In the intense aerial battles over Korea's MiG Alley, pilots like Colonel James Jabara, America's first jet ace, relied on their Wingmen to survive and triumph. The skies over Vietnam became another proving ground, where the bond between Wingmen often meant the difference between victory and defeat. The Wingman's role remains crucial in modern conflicts, adapting to cutting-edge technology. Operations in the Middle East have seen F-16 and F-15 pilots executing high-stakes missions, their success hinging on the split-second decisions and unwavering trust between Wingmen. Whether providing close air support or navigating through hostile airspace, these pilots demonstrate that even in an age of advanced technology, the human element, the Wingman, remains indispensable in the high-pressure world of aerial combat. Building on this storied past, Airbus has introduced a groundbreaking development in the form of the Airbus Wingman drone, a technological marvel that bridges the gap between historical tactics and future warfare. The Airbus Wingman drone is a leap forward in both design and capability. This unmanned aerial vehicle is engineered to operate seamlessly alongside manned fighters, bringing a new dimension to traditional Wingman roles. The Wingman features advanced stealth capabilities, state-of-the-art sensors, and autonomous systems that enable it to perform a variety of missions, from reconnaissance to electronic warfare. With a sleek, aerodynamic design, the Wingman can evade radar detection, making it an invaluable asset in modern combat scenarios. The key innovation of the Airbus Wingman drone is its ability to integrate directly with manned fighters like the Eurofighter Typhoon. This integration is achieved through sophisticated real-time data links and AI-driven control systems, allowing the Wingman to operate under the direct command of a human pilot. From within the cockpit of the Typhoon, pilots can manage the drone's flight path, mission objectives, and combat actions as if they were extensions of their own capabilities. The synergy between manned and unmanned systems creates a cohesive and highly effective operational framework. By augmenting traditional fighter jets, the Wingman enhances mission flexibility, survivability, and overall effectiveness. One significant benefit is the ability to perform high-risk reconnaissance and electronic warfare tasks without endangering human pilots. In combat, the Wingman can act as a decoy, drawing enemy fire and allowing manned aircraft to engage targets with reduced risk. Furthermore, the drone's autonomous systems can analyze and react to threats faster than human pilots, providing critical support in dynamic and high-stress environments. In the past, Wingmen purposely drew enemy fire to keep their fellow pilots safe, putting their own lives at risk. Under the Airbus Wingman concept, the idea would be similar, but without putting at risk any human lives. For instance, the Wingman could advance ahead of manned fighters during an air superiority mission, using its sensors to locate and identify enemy targets. Simultaneously, it could jam enemy communications and radar, disrupting their defensive measures. The Typhoon could then close in to finish the job. In a ground support role, the Wingman could perform precision strikes against fortified positions, while the manned fighters provide cover, ensuring the mission's success with minimal collateral damage. The past decade has witnessed a transformative era in drone technology, as leading UAV manufacturers push the boundaries of their capabilities, far surpassing traditional roles of intelligence, surveillance, reconnaissance, and precision strike missions. The advent of advanced Wingman drones has heralded a quantum leap in aerial warfare technology. As artificial intelligence and autonomy continue to evolve, a novel combat paradigm is taking shape. Manned fighter aircraft, supported by collaborative combat aircraft, or CCAs, in a revolutionary teaming structure. Global Data Intelligence astutely describes this hybrid warfare model as one that, quote, leverages the inherent benefits of both manned and unmanned platforms simultaneously, creating a multi-role and adaptive airborne force. The urgency of this paradigm shift is underscored by statements from critical stakeholders in the defense industry. Michael Schulhorn, CEO of Airbus Defence and Space, emphasizes the pressing need for the German Air Force to acquire unmanned aircraft capable of supporting crewed flights before the Future Combat Air System becomes operational in 2040. The U.S. Air Force shares this vision, pursuing manned-unmanned teaming through its next-generation aerial dominance program, with companies like Anduril and General Atomics at the forefront. Central to this transformative concept is the Wingman, an embodiment of sixth-generation technology currently in its design infancy. It boasts various capabilities, surpassing any military UAV in Airbus's arsenal. The closest comparison is the Eurodrone, a fifth-generation medium-altitude long-endurance UAV that recently cleared its design review. Led by Airbus, the Eurodrone project aims to reduce Europe's reliance on foreign UAV technology, bolstering continental defense and state-of-the-art homegrown drones. At the forefront of Europe's drone combat revolution, Airbus and its innovative creations, such as the Wingman, are poised to forge an unprecedented synergy in aerial warfare. This technological leap promises to reshape the battlefield, offering unparalleled flexibility and lethality in future conflicts. The Airbus Wingman drone represents the cutting edge of combat aviation, promising a future where man and machine work in perfect synergy. This partnership is exemplified by the collaboration between a crewed Eurofighter Typhoon and the Wingman drone. By flying in tandem, the Wingman can undertake high-risk reconnaissance missions, engage enemy targets, and perform electronic warfare, all while the human pilot in the Typhoon remains at a safe distance. This technological advancement significantly increases pilot survivability, as the drone can draw enemy fire and handle dangerous tasks without risking human life. The strategic implications of this technology are profound. The Wingman drone's integration into military strategy represents a broader shift towards increased autonomy in defense systems. This evolution is likely to reshape global defense postures as nations invest in autonomous technologies to maintain a strategic edge. As part of this trend, the Wingman drone enhances the flexibility and resilience of air combat units, making them more adaptable to the demands of modern warfare. However, the rise of autonomous systems in combat brings with it ethical and legal considerations. There are concerns about the potential for autonomous drones to make life and death decisions without human oversight. Airbus addresses these concerns by ensuring that the human pilot aboard the Typhoon retains ultimate control over the drone's actions. This system, which places final decision-making authority in human hands, is designed to be more humane and accountable. It balances the advantages of autonomy with the need for ethical responsibility, ensuring that human judgment remains central in warfare. The Airbus Wingman drone's innovative design and strategic applications mark a significant evolution in military aviation. As technology continues to advance, the relationship between human pilots and autonomous systems will undoubtedly deepen, leading to more sophisticated and effective methods of achieving air superiority. The future of combat aviation lies in this synergy, where the strengths of man and machine are combined to create a more powerful and adaptable fighting force.